your love, girl, there's no more. Tell me what you been playing. Oh, and I know you don't want nobody else. No, no, no.
What's going on, y'all? It's your main man 5, and I just wanted to have a little quick insert that'll be applicable here. But if you're watching this, this is what I promised you guys. I promised that with us transitioning to having our full-length album reactions over on Patreon, I would take excerpts of all of the albums that we're working on to make sure that you're able to at least watch some of it, to know where we are in our journeys, know what albums we listening to, and stay connected, because I recognize that all of you guys are very supportive and you're a part of our biggest family that we have here on YouTube, but not everybody's able to support by joining Patreon and etc. I respect that, but I still want to be able to have something for you guys to enjoy and hold on to. So if you read the title, you know what we're going to be listening to right now. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's something that makes you excited to maybe go join the family and check out the rest of this album reaction. But it'll come from random places within the album. So I hope this one treats you right. I hope you love this one. And I look forward to seeing you too. But in the meantime, I will put the QR code to our Patreon right here. If you want to watch the full-length reaction following this, because this is just a piece of the bigger part. If you want to watch this full one along with everything else that we've been working on, we're working on building up a big catalog of all of the stuff that you guys have been asking me to do. I'm going to be catching up and listening to more and more albums, but that'll be the place that they'll be exclusively. That's the only thing I'll say. I won't talk too much. And without further ado, we're going to get right into this reaction. I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you soon. Peace.
When we were made, it was no accident. We were tangled up like branches in a flood. I come as a blade, a sacred guardian. So you keep me sharp and taste my worth in blood. You got me in a chokehold. You got me in a chokehold. You got me in a
That shit is crazy. Okay. So I guess I get right into it. That like immediately takes me back to the reason that I love these last two albums leading up to this one. I love the fact that there's something very focused theme wise. When you go back to the Sundown and if you haven't seen that reaction, I remember talking a lot about how much I love that. It was really a lot of realism and a lot of relatability in that to what it's like to be in a toxic relationship and trying to find some semblance of who you are without that person. But then you go into this will become your tomb, and you see that sometimes that separation doesn't always lead to peace. There's also a lot of issues that can develop. There's a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain, and a lot of residual damage from what you've been through in the past that leads you into even more tragic situations. If life was as simple as being able to separate yourself and everything's better moving forward, I think a lot more people would be in a better position. Like to the same effect of, let's say you have a drug addict, they become sober, but when you become sober, that doesn't mean that it'll be easy to be sober for the rest of your life. That's a constant day-to-day battle to be able to survive through that separation, to be able to survive away from something that has such a hold on you, that had you in a chokehold. I love the fact that this song is describing a relationship being somewhat like a vice, something like an addiction. They give the juxtaposition of what it's like to be with them, and like the fact that we are so immersed in each other that there's really no individualism between the two of us. We've gotten so close that we've become one beating heart. We've become one body. We've become one physical being as a whole, or at least I feel that way. So to explain what it's like to become that leader and that guardian for our love, to be that representation that will always keep you safe, even if it costs me everything. I recognize that being in love with you is my vice. It is my drug. It is something that keeps me tangled and in a chokehold, but I need you to be able to let me know what it truly is. I need you to be able to let me know that, for me at least, I need you to be able to let me know that regardless of if this is not where it's meant to be, I want you to always be real with me. I want you to love me, and I'm willing to become or do anything for your love. But even if it kills me, I need you to let me know what it truly is, because of my own strength, I'll never be able to just let it go and move on with my life. When you think back to the songs in the previous album where it was the suicide attempt and he ended up in the hospital and the song was representative of that, there's going to be residual damage and there's going to be a lot of more tough life experiences that you have as a result of the heartbreak. But I'd rather you let me know what it truly is than to me be stuck and in denial, if that makes any kind of sense. That's the vibe that I get, at least. What's going on? I hope y'all enjoyed that reaction, man. I told you everything I said in the beginning, I don't have to reiterate. I just hope that that was something that made you excited to want to go join the bigger picture. But yeah, once again, this is something that I'll normally do. That way you guys can always still stay in touch, but I won't talk too much. This is just a little outro and excerpt to finish off the thoughts. So I'll once again put the QR code to the Patreon right here. Again, if you want to watch the full-length version of this reaction along with everything else, that's the place to do it. Also, I'll be doing polls over there to help figure out all the albums we'll be doing moving forward. We're going to be moving around a bunch of different genres, so you can't expect it to always be the same things you guys want to hear back to back. But if you want to help me decide what we're going to be listening to, what journeys will continue on, this is the place. And if you want to hear all of the complete thoughts about this project and the rest of them, make sure you do that. Yeah, I don't got too much to say. Again, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I look forward to seeing everybody join us on that side. Shout out to all of our beautiful patrons for your continued support. Because of you guys, all of this is possible, and we're able to continue to build more on that side and make more creative stuff and take the time to be able to make videos like this and listen to albums and just have fun doing all of this. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the content as a result of it. I try to make it as enjoyable as possible of an experience. But I'm not going to talk too much. I'll catch y'all next time, and I hope to see y'all over there. Peace. 5.
How does this go? You wanna know. You've never been here before. Go with the flow. We'll take it need to rush. They don't got